Hi everyone, it's Jasmine here at the Children's Museum, and today I am back to share with you another Kids Cooking Club recipe. Today I'll be making oatmeal cookies using just simple old-fashioned oats and a few at-home ingredients. This activity is very interactive and allows your children to get in the kitchen and help you with pouring and mixing and measuring, and in the end, making delicious homemade cookies for you and your families. Our first ingredient will be 1.5 cups of old-fashioned oats. Next, we'll add 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Next, we'll need 1/2 cup of butter, which is approximately 1 stick. You'll want to make sure that this is room temperature so that it's easier to mix later on. Next, we'll need 1/2 cup of brown sugar. When measuring this out, make sure to press down firmly to get a more accurate measurement. We'll also be using 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of table salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Next, we're going to add together all of our dry ingredients, starting with our 3/4 cup of flour, then our salt, next our baking soda, and then finally our cinnamon. And that's everything. Next, we'll take a whisk and make sure that all of our dry ingredients are mixed well. Now we'll add in our 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and our 1/2 cup of room temperature butter. Feel free to use a spoon or a spatula to scrape out any excess. Next, whisk all of your ingredients together, making sure to mix them until they form a light and airy texture. Next, once we've reached our desired texture, we're going to add in our 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we'll also add in 1 cracked egg. Finally, we're going to add our dry ingredients to our butter and sugar mixture. Next, using a spatula or large spoon, mix together your ingredients using a folding motion. Lastly, we're going to add in 1.5 cups of rolled oats. Once all of your ingredients are mixed well, it's time to put your cookie dough onto a sheet. Here I'm using a 1/2 tablespoon scoop because I'm using a smaller pan. But if you're using a large cookie dough sheet, I would recommend a 1 tablespoon scoop. To collect my cookie dough, I'm simply scraping my spoon up until the side of the bowl and using my other spoon to flatten it out. When placing my cookies onto the pan, I'm making sure that they are at least 1.5 to 2 inches apart in case of spreading. As you can see, my baking sheet is lined with aluminum foil. You can use parchment paper as well, or a non-stick pan. Okay guys, now that our cookie batter has been scooped and placed onto our pan, I'm going to insert them into the oven, which has been preheated to 375 degrees, and I'm going to leave them in there for exactly 10 minutes. Finally, our cookies are done. Here on the aluminum foil pan, you see our 1 tablespoon serving, and on the smaller plate, you see a 1/2 tablespoon. I hope you all enjoy this cooking video and try out the recipes with your families. Stay happy and healthy at home.